Hello everyone, Dustin Zana with Creating the Difference. We're back today with Billy Revs and another bowling ball review. We got that MV tour today. So let's jump in and talk about, the specs of this ball. So it's got the NV solid cover, and it comes out of the box with 500 1000 Sayer. And if you watch that first shot there, that looked pretty good. Nice and continuous shape. And it does have the Obsession Tour core, and we know that ball the Obsession Tour has been pretty popular amongst bowling fans throughout the past year and a half. I believe that's how long it's been out, if not longer than that. So that ball is definitely a really, really good piece. Comparing it to the original Envy, it has the same cover, the Envy solid cover, and it has a different core. It has the launcher core, the Envy does. And just to give you a little bit of an idea of how different those core shapes are, the RG of the original Envy was 2.505, a diff of 0.55, and a mass bias differential of 0.021. The Envy Tour is 2.469 in the RG, diff of 0.34, and a mass bias differential of 0.013. So, what are we going to expect out of this? I would imagine just by watching the first couple of shots that Billy's thrown, it's been a super, super controllable piece. This is something that I would use on a harder pattern, something that's flatter in terms of ratio, something that I don't want to be super early, but I don't want it to be angular down lane. Like this allows you to keep everything in front of you, especially on the fresh, and this ball is strong enough to the point where you can still get left with it, and it does shape. You can see here, like Billy moved in just a little bit there and was able to get it to corner. Really, really controllable shape. Does look pretty good for Billy. Now, will this be a house shot ball? I don't know. It does look good. Don't get me wrong. It does look good. But I think this is a kind of shape that is really good when it's hard. Like, the more shots I see Billy throw, the more I'm like, yeah, this could be good on house or on sport patterns. So yeah, the MV Tour definitely could be a staple in the bag. And I do have Hammer's website up here. So I want to read this off to you. Like I said, it does have the Obsession Tour core. And it says, quote, "The NV Tour was developed to add a stronger and more responsive cover to the Obsession Tour core, creating that same unique shape, just more of it." So from what they say, it is a stronger Obsession Tour. Now, if it's me and I'm building a bag, I'm not going to have both. So I'm going to have either the Obsession Tour, which has been tried and true, and we know that ball is really, really good. So the MV Tour, don't get me wrong, looks really, really good. But I'm just not going to have both in my bag. So as we see Billy throw more shots here, he's going to move in more to the dry and let it shape a little bit more. And flat 10. Watch the ball go over the 9-pin spot, or just to the right of the 9-pin. Lots of deflection there. So we might have found the limit in terms of how far left Billy can go here. I think in terms of arsenal building, like I said, I don't think you need both the Obsession Tour and the NV Tour. Now, I think you need a stronger traction ball like the NV to fill that bigger traction ball spot. We all know once the Envy dropped, the original one, that it was the strongest ball that Hammer's ever made. So if I want to build an arsenal with both of these balls, I go Envy and then Envy Tour right below it. So once the Envy starts to hook too early, I can go to the Envy Tour and have a more continuous shape. Because this Envy Tour, as you're seeing Billy throw it, it is definitely a very controllable, very continuous piece. So if you're missing that type of shape in your bag, this is definitely something to look at for sure. Really looks good. Something that will be good on any type of pattern that you're looking at. So he's going to move a little bit left here, give our last shot with the Envy Tour. If you're interested in picking this ball up, you can get it on ctdbowling.com. It is linked in the description. And if you're a member of our staff, you can get a discount on this bowling ball. So we appreciate Billy Revs throwing these shots today. I am Dustin Zahner with Creating the Difference. Have a great day.